David Calvert coming your way with another Monday Marriage Minute. We've been talking about the four horsemen of the apocalypse. These are patterns of behavior in a conflict between couples that have been identified by researcher Dr. John Gottman. The first three that we covered, and you can go back and watch the videos, they're on my YouTube page or on my website. But the first of the four horsemen, the first pattern that is destructive that they identified was the pattern of criticism. And this is more not just attacking the behavior, not just pointing out behavior that you want to see changed, but actually attacking your partner's character. And then this leads to contempt. If the criticism is either ignored, discounted, or if promises are made but the change doesn't happen, then it's easy for a person to develop contempt for their spouse, where there's just kind of a disdain for them. They start to feel unappreciated, feel taken for granted, and they actually start to have feelings of contempt. On the flip side of that, the flip side of criticism is defensiveness. We talked about that last time. It's normal whenever you are criticized to want to defend yourself. And so that can either be discounting the criticism or a counterattack where we criticize in response to the criticism we're receiving. And so it's just back and forth and it's bickering. And we talked about the antidote for all three of those, so you can go back and watch those videos to find out how do you fix those problems. The fourth horseman that we're going to talk about today is what they call stonewalling, and that's where one person just starts to shut down in the relationship. They don't respond anymore to the criticism. They don't respond anymore in the conflict. Maybe they stop talking altogether, or maybe they just shrug their shoulders, or well, whatever you say, or everything I say is wrong. And it's just kind of shutting down altogether, refusing to engage anymore in the conflict, which leads to total communication breakdown. It really is a way of checking out of the marriage without actually walking out the door. And that's a real danger sign that the marriage is in trouble when one person just won't engage anymore. They've completely pulled back in their shell and they're just not going to play anymore. And so that's a real danger sign. So the antidote for stonewalling is self-soothing. In other words, when you feel hurt, when you feel defensive, when you feel attacked, is to take care of yourself, to take a time out, to take some time away from the relationship. And I'm not talking about separation or divorce, but I'm just talking about taking some time to make sure that you're okay, and to do what you need to do to be okay, where you're ready then to go back and say, let's talk about this, we can do this better. If you're struggling in your relationship, if you're seeing any of these patterns in the way that you and your spouse argue or fight, I can help with that. I am a licensed professional counselor with years of experience helping couples, and I would love to help you. You can find out more about me on my website. It's davidcalvertlpc.com. Click on the button that says book an appointment. Let's get together soon and we'll talk about it. This has been another Monday Marriage Minute. We'll see you next week with a brand new topic. Bye-bye.